Bonjour, Mishko Paganan Quainadishnakas Mandodem. Hi everybody, it's Sandy Boucher once again. I'm Red Thunderbolt Woman of the Loon Clan, a proud member of Seine River First Nation in Northern Ontario. And this week, we're going to talk about something that I have just been hearing for way too long. And it just breaks my heart every time I hear it. We're going to talk about Indian time. Unfortunately, this is actually a traditional sacred teaching that has totally been warped thanks to colonization and all of the effects that came with it. As an Indigenous person, as an Anishinaabe, we believe that everything happens when it's meant to. Which means if a meeting cancels, it wasn't meant to be held that day. It's not worth getting upset over. Just reschedule it. If you show up late for a meeting, there's probably a reason you weren't supposed to arrive at the time you originally planned on. Maybe Creator just saved you from a car accident on the way over. Or maybe an important discussion had to happen before you entered the room. We don't need to know why. We just accept that everything happens when it's meant to. Problem. Over the years, that has been warped and is now a really bad excuse for people to be disrespectful. It's used as an excuse to always show up late and just waltz in whenever you want to, and that is not what it means. That is not something we should ever be accused of. Respect is one of our teachings, and we need to live up to that. But different values are going to play into this as well. For example, honestly, as an Indigenous person, the mainstream worshiping of a clock never ceases to it always amazes me. I don't get it. I don't understand how the most important conversation stops just because that big hand touched the 12. I don't get it. I love the looks of clock. My house is filled with them. I just don't listen to them. Because as an Indigenous person, we value relationships before everything else. So if I'm having a conversation in the hallway with someone who needs to hear from me, a relationship that I value, and that means I might be 5 minutes late for a meeting, I'm sorry, I'm going to be 5 minutes late for the meeting. But guess what? Next time, if that conversation is with you, I won't run away from you either. So before we judge each other, how about unpack what the reason is? And if it's essential that people are there on time, make that crystal clear. But just don't do it out of control. Because remember, we're trying to build bridges here. I would love to hear your stories and your experience with Indian time. Until next week, take care. Bye-bye.